Hello guys, welcome back to my Christmas mini-series. This is my final episode, episode 10, and I'm so excited for you to see this one. This was so much fun to create with James. Just a lot of face painting and eyeshadow techniques for this look to turn my boyfriend into the Grinch. So to start off this look, I just covered his entire face with green face paint, just a light colour because I added the deepness afterwards with a lot of shading. Under the eye area, I went in with a dark green eyeshadow just to deepen up under there and to add some dimension to his face to make his eyes look a little bit more sunken in. All of the eyeshadows I used in this look are just from the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. Once I had deepened up under his eyes, I then started sketching out the rest of the detail with the eyeshadow first. I just thought it would be easier to map out the rough dimension and shape of the look before I went in with the black face paint. So what I'm doing now is just roughly drawing where the eyebrows will be. The Grinch's eyebrows are a lot more high arched and a bit more feral and messy looking. After the eyebrows, I then mapped out all the other details of the face, all the facial creasing and the rough lines the Grinch has like around his mouth to make it look a bit more rounded. Then after that, going in with my black face paint and just a thin eyeliner brush, I started drawing out the shape of his nose and down to the top of his lip. After that, I then moved on to his eyebrows, just drawing little tiny strokes to look like hairs, not really with any sort of intentional placement in mind, just kind of making them look really feral and brushed out and like they haven't really been taken care of in a while. And then of course just repeating those same steps on the other side of the face. The idea of this is just to roughly place it. If you try to draw it too organised and too neat, it won't look as like natural, I guess, even though the Grinch isn't really natural, but you know what I mean. And then just going in and drawing over all the like facial lines that we mapped out before with the eyeshadow, just adding them in with the black paint to make them deeper. I also added some lines under his eyes just to make them look even more sunken in, and also some like laughter lines like crow's feet. After that, as you can see, I've skipped ahead a little bit and just started drawing over the, I guess the mouth kind of smile lines around the face, just roughly following that eyeshadow shape. You don't need to follow it perfectly because I do go back in later on with the eyeshadow to give everything a lot more shadowing. I also drew on his lashes. I didn't think James would really like it if I stuck any on to his actual face, so I just drew on some fake lashes and hand painted some eyeliner across his lash line as well. after that I just went back in with that same dark green and kind of traced around all the mouth shapes to deepen them, and then also went into the eyelid to deepen that to match underneath the eye. So pretty much this final step is just following everywhere you put the eyeshadow in the first place and then painted with black paint. Just going back in again and following that same shape just to add more shape, just to give the look some more dimension, to make it look a bit more lifelike. And that's pretty much it. It was just literally some face paint and green eyeshadow to come up with this look. I hope you really enjoyed this mini series that I've done on my channel. I hope to be back with some more videos in the new year. Thanks and have a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Now get out of my face.